Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Welcome to the chemistry class of Standard 9. Today I will discuss about determination process of percent composition, empirical formula and molecular formula. At first, percent composition of elements in a compound. The percentage amount of each constituent element compared to total molecular mass of the compound is called percent composition of elements in a compound. It is determined by the following way: percentage of element equal to atomic mass of element into number of atoms into 100 divided by molecular mass of the compound. So percentage of element, actually the percentage amount of this element in compared to total mass of the compound. Here one special note is that the summation of percentage composition of all constituent elements in a compound is 100. That means a compound is made of more than one element, so percentage composition of all elements, the addition of them is always equal to 100. Let's see. For example, percent composition of constituent elements of sulfuric acid. You know that the molecular mass of sulfuric acid is 98. So how can we determine the percent composition of its constituent elements? The constituent elements of sulfuric acid are hydrogen, sulfur and oxygen. So percentage of hydrogen equal to atomic mass of hydrogen, that is 1, number of atoms, here 2 hydrogen atoms are present, so number of atoms is 2 into 100 divided by molecular mass of the compound, that is 98. So the percentage composition of hydrogen out of 98, total mass of the compound is 2.05%. Again, another constituent element, that is sulfur. So its atomic mass is 32 into number of sulfur atom is 1 and into 100 divided by 98. So in percent composition, sulfur is present 32.65% out of 98. Now another constituent element is oxygen. Its atomic mass is 16, number of oxygen atoms is 4 into 100 divided by 98. So its percent composition will be here 65.3%. Now dear students, let's see the summation of all percent composition of all constituent atoms of sulfuric acid is equal to 100%. So I hope you clearly understand about percent composition. Now empirical formula. The formula that shows the ratio of the number of atoms of different elements present in a molecule is called the empirical formula. The formula that shows actually the ratio of the number of atoms, not the exact formula. Ratio of the number of atoms of different elements present in that molecule is called the empirical formula. For example, the molecular formula of benzene is what? Carbon 6, hydrogen 6. So what will be the ratio of 6:6? That is 1:1. So the ratio of carbon and hydrogen actually 1:1. No need to mention here. So the empirical formula of benzene is carbon hydrogen, CH. CH, this not expressed the exact number of the molecular formula, exact number of the atoms. It just expressed what? The ratio of the atoms of present in benzene. So CH is the empirical formula of benzene. Another example, glucose. Molecular formula carbon 6, hydrogen 12 and oxygen 6. So its empirical formula is CH2O. Here this is just show the ratio of the number of atoms present in glucose, CH2O. So this is not the express the actual number of atoms. This is just expressed the ratio of the number of atoms. So CH2 is the empirical formula of glucose. Similarly, hydrogen peroxide H2O2, its empirical formula will be only HO. I hope you understand about this. Now, determination of empirical formula from the percent composition. Here, to determine the empirical formula from percent composition, we have to follow some rules. So at first we have to know about the rules. There are 4 rules we will follow. Number 1, the percent composition of the elements is to be divided by its atomic mass. So at first what we will do, we will divide the amount of percent composition by its atomic mass. Use the smallest quotient to divide the other quotients, and if there is any fractional result, then multiply these new quotients with the common nearest number to turn them into integer. That means, secondly, what we will do, in first step, dividing by atomic mass, we will get some quotients. Among the quotients, the lowest quotients we will use to divide all other quotients. And if there is any fractional result come, that is if there is 0.5, 1.5, 2.5 or 1.25, that means 0.25, then what we have to do, we have to multiply the nearest number to turn them into integer. For example, if there is 0.5, then we will multiply by 2, then it will be turned into integer. Or if there is fractional number came as 0.25, then we have to multiply by 4, then it will turn into integer. If there is fractional number may come 0.75, then we have to multiply what? We have to multiply also 4. So like this way, then multiplying with the nearest common number, to turn them into integer. Now apply these integers to the right of the respective symbol of elements that forms the empirical formula, and do not write anything if the integer obtained is 1. That means if the integer obtained is 1, so no need to write anything. Nothing means there is 1. So let's see the example, then it will be more clear to us. For example, in a compound 85.71% carbon and 14.29% hydrogen are present. Find the empirical formula. In a compound, percentage of carbon and percentage of hydrogen are present. We have to find the empirical formula. So we have to follow the rules here. So first point of rules is what? We have to divide the percentage amount by atomic mass. Let's say at first we will divide the percentage amount by atomic mass. The atomic mass of carbon is 12, so divided by 12, and the atomic mass of hydrogen is 1, so divided by 1. Then we will get some quotient, and now we will use the smallest quotient among the quotients. So here between these two quotients, 7.14 is the smallest quotient. So we use this 7.14 and we use this to divide all quotients. So here 7.14, the amount of carbon, we have to divide the lowest quotient and we will get 1 because both are same. And here we also divide the lowest quotient of hydrogen amount and we will get 2. Now, so the ratio of carbon and hydrogen is 1:2. Now, third rules were there. We have to write the integers on the right side of the respective element. So here, the ratio of carbon is 1 and hydrogen is 2. So we will write 2 and 1. We will not write here. So the empirical formula of this compound is CH2. Like this way, we will determine the empirical formula from percentage composition of constituent elements of a compound. Now, determination of the molecular formula of compound from empirical formula. That means how can we determine the molecular formula from empirical formula? Now we will know about that. Follow here. Molecular formula equal to empirical formula into N. Here N is actually molecular mass of compound divided by mass of empirical formula. Follow the example. The empirical formula of a compound is CH2 and its molecular mass is 56. Find the molecular formula. So we know that molecular formula equal to empirical formula into N, and N how can determine? Molecular mass of the compound 56 divided by mass of empirical formula. What is our empirical formula? CH2. The atomic mass of carbon is 12 plus hydrogen is 1 and number of hydrogen is 2, so 2. So the molecular mass of empirical formula is 14. So 56 divided by 14 equal to 4. So the value of N equal to 4. Now we will put the value of N here. So molecular formula equal to empirical formula CH2 into 4. So carbon 4 and hydrogen 8. C4H8. This is the molecular formula of the mentioned compound of example. Hope you can understand. Now we will do a problem where we have to follow from first step. That is, at first we have to find the percent composition, then we have to find the empirical formula, and finally we will find the molecular formula from this problem. Follow here. By analyzing 6.75 gram of a compound A, 0.45 gram hydrogen, 2.7 gram carbon and 3.6 gram oxygen is obtained. Molecular mass of the compound is 180 gram. Determine the molecular formula of the above compound. So at first what we have to do? We have to determine the percent composition of compound A. Like this way. In the given compound, percentage of hydrogen is what? In 6.75, amount of hydrogen is 0.45 gram out of 1 watt and out of 100 watt. So we can determine like this way, 0.45 gram into 100 divided by 6.75 equal to 6.67%. This is the percentage composition of hydrogen in the mentioned compound. Now similarly, percentage of carbon is to determine amount given into 100 divided by total mass of the compound, and percentage of oxygen amount given 3.6 gram into 100 divided by total mass of the compound, that is 6.75. So like this way, at first we will determine the percentage composition of the constituent elements. Now we have to find the empirical formula, and in determining empirical formula, first step is what? The percentage composition is divided by the atomic mass. So hydrogen atomic mass 1, carbon atomic mass 12 and oxygen atomic mass 16. So dividing by atomic mass, we got these quotients. Now among the quotients, we have to use the lowest quotients to divide the other quotients. So here lowest quotient is 3.33. So now by 3.33 we will divide all quotients in next step. So here we get this result. So the ratio of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen is 1:2:1. So the empirical formula will be carbon 1, hydrogen 2 and oxygen 1, CH2O. CH2O is the empirical formula of the mentioned compound. Now in our given problem, there is given the molecular mass of the compound is 180. So molecular formula equal to empirical formula into N, and here N is molecular mass divided by mass of empirical formula. So here follow this, carbon 12 plus 2, 14, 14 plus 16 equal to 30. So 180 divided by 30 equal to 6. So the value of N will be 6 here. So now put the value of N 6. So we get the molecular formula, carbon 6, hydrogen 6 to the 12 and oxygen 6. So C6H12O6, that is glucose. This is our required molecular formula of the given problems. So like this way you have to determine the empirical formula and molecular formula from the percent composition. If there is given percent composition, then you will determine empirical formula and molecular formula, and if there is not directly given percent composition, then like this way you have to at first determine the percent composition, then you have to follow the other steps. So my dear students, I hope you clearly understand about the determination process of empirical formula and molecular formula and percent composition. So today I gave here some problems for more practice. So please, you will practice at home. Follow here. The percent composition of a compound having molecular mass is given below. That means there is given percent composition. Just you have to determine the empirical formula and molecular formula. In a compound there is also given, so just you directly determine the molecular formula, no problem. In a compound also there is given. There is some different matter, that is there is not given the molecular mass directly, there is given vapor density of the compound is 38. Actually vapor density is related with the molecular mass like this way. Molecular mass equal to double of vapor density, twice d for vapor density. So if there is given vapor density, so directly multiplying by 2 we will get the molecular mass. So here molecular mass will be what? 76. So like this way you have to determine the maths, also more maths. So total 8 problems actually I have given here. So I hope it will not be a problem. You will practice and you will do all maths, and please write freshly and send the clear picture as early as possible. Your total time 2 days. Okay, today up to this. Thank you everybody. Goodbye.